three-time world champ, to break a last 16 place at stake.
Yes, a pair of specialists, both guys in the top 10 and the all-time list of shootout wins. Guodong, number 6 in that list. Mark Williams, number 9 coming into this event. They'll both probably move up a spot or two. I did notice, just as Guodong played that shot there were a couple of shots earlier on this afternoon down those pockets. The pockets are really sharpening up now. If you're taking that sort of red on, it's more of a safety where you're hoping to do exactly what happened there. Just push the red across the table by catching the jaws. You need to be right in the heart of the pocket, and there's another Mark Williams. Typical tactical nous. He's picked the optimum spot to put Zhao in some trouble. A clever shot, well played.
Ball.
Williams semi-finalist at the shootout.
Can he find that spot again?
Back in 2016, when he lost the eventual champion Robin Hull. And Guodong lost to Michael White narrowly in 2015. 2 years later, the first year the tournament became a ranking event, he lost to Anthony McGill rather more heavily. McGill made a 67 break to clinch it comprehensively, but clearly he knows how to thrive in this tournament. But here's a chance for Williams.
One.
This will need to be sweet cue in this one. Get the cue ball back. I'm going deep. Oh, he's played this to the inch. He'd be proud of that shot in any match. So he's well set here. Let's see where the black spot.
5.
How that's looking. It's going to be tied up somewhat, isn't it? He may risk a little cannon into the reds. He may be too straight for that, but he's played it. Yeah, it was always going to be on something.
12.
So off Paul Davis and Hossein Vafai to get this far, Williams.
18.
The way these reds are, Mark Williams is the man for the job. As he walks round the table, look at his eyes, he's always having a scan at them, just to see what goes where. Where's his options? Round the back of the yellow with the cue ball. Didn't want to get too ambitious, and you can't blame him, can you? Couldn't have played that with left-hand side to try and get in amongst the reds. So it's one another typical shootout frame. 24 the advantage, 6 minutes on the clock. It seems to have happened about half of the matches.
Oh, could have done without the middle pocket jaw. Another terrific pot from Williams to get back in and increase that lead.
1.
Loosely spread down here, twice across, just beat the blue in the top face of it there. That's like that. Red through the gap.
10-second shot clock, now in operation.
Manufacture a deep screw off the other red here. Watch the other red that he's playing the cannon on. That would have been on his mind, so I can understand him missing that.
Williams 4.
Rachel asked Xiao Guodong earlier in the week what the secret to shootout success might be. And his answer was try not to think too much, and I guess that's as good advice as any that you'll hear for this event. Thinking's overrated, Alan.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That whole, what is it, paralysis by analysis kind of thing. Sometimes you sort of play without trying to overthink it. See shot, hit shot. You know, that if you can play that way, like Xiao Guodong seems to be able to. Still plenty of time. 4 minutes. Oh, good shot. Now, how's the little brush on the yellow? Didn't get one.
1.
And the fact that he's behind by 27, he's almost duty bound to play the brown, but he won't be fancying it. That cue ball's pretty close to the cushion. Must get this.
He's another player, isn't he, with a very good temperament, Xiao Guodong. Not easily phased. Made a bit of history in the Shanghai Masters 8 years ago when he played Ding Junhui in the final. First all-Chinese ranking final. Ding came out on top.
$13. $14.
Strange to say, but it's almost a situation here where the clock's not all that relevant. It's a case of can he stay at the table for 6 or 8 more shots. The nice thing with this shot is black and pink are on, so playing into an area, you're always going to be in one. See, the pink's no good, but so black for level game. Oh dear, I don't fancy this pink much. I really don't. Played it nicely, but still needs a red. One behind.
27.
And just to say again, these pockets are getting tight. Got to hit it quick. Oh, what a shot. Level board.
Great pot at that pace
28.
into these increasingly unforgiving pockets.
Xiao Guodong 28.
All to play for then. Dead level with 1.5 minutes to go.
That was a fabulous shot. It didn't look it. And yes, he had to trust to luck a little with the red, but he guaranteed the hit and he gave himself a chance of getting it safe. That was brilliant by Mark Williams. That was fantastic. Now, cue ball, is it pulling up? It is. Can he find one good pot to put him in the box seat? Oh, so close. Are we going to get a blue ball shootout? Wow.
One of the all-time great long potters, Williams. He'd have fancied that red. Might have been a match winner.
Only good thing the plant across the cushion's not on, obviously. Those 2 reds, yeah, he's got it safe. How many shots are we going to get? Is Mark Williams going to get one more? Probably not, just depends on what shot Zhao plays. The cue ball's going to be running. and it's going to eat up the clock. But what damage has he done? Look at the clock.
6, 5,
Red to yellow pocket.
3, 2, 1.
He's done it. As long as you play your shot before the clock runs down, it doesn't matter that the ball goes in after. What a finish. Mark
And he pulled the trigger. What a frame it was. Brilliant.
Yes, he may have admitted to nerves this week, Williams, but he showed ice cool temperament when it really mattered to clinch that match by the smallest of margins. Elliot Slessor, who is well known for having beaten Ronnie O'Sullivan in their first 2 meetings and beaten him handsomely as well. So he's a player who clearly likes the big occasion. He actually won those 2 matches against O'Sullivan, China Open and Northern Ireland Open, by an aggregate 10-3. But that's an excellent start from Declan, who knocked out Stephen Hallworth and Leo Fernandez in one of our tighter finishes to get this far.
And I must say, I've enjoyed watching Declan this week. First couple of matches, he's got a lot of cute little moves out there as a player. He doesn't look like he possesses the best in terms of technique, but he's got table nous and a bit of craft in there.
Nine.
Oh, has he come high enough? He seems quite happy with it.
17.
Yeah, he's fine, he's okay here. This has worked out beautifully. Top side of blue. It's not easy on this cloth to find the correct spot. There you are, short. Okay, brown
18.
off the spot helps. So track up and down twice across the brown spot. Bound to be on one.
Practices with his fellow Northern Irishman Mark Allen
23.
regularly. Allen, who's arguably been the player of the event so far, has only missed 1 ball in 2 frames, including the all-time high break of 142. He'll be in action later.
24.
He looks seriously keyed up for this, doesn't he? What a chance he's got here to build a really handsome lead.
$32.
Now, a little soft cannon on the pink's the call here. Just to kill the cue ball. He may drift past it, down on and off the cushion. But played it nice enough. Get the rest out. Luckily, he's just still in the first 5 minute segment, just checking it. Oh, I don't know. This isn't a certainty. Played it about as well as can be expected. Now then, do not take your eye off the pot. Wonder if plain ball is going to catch that right hand red. Played the cannon.
45.
Ten-second shot clock now in operation.
It's a very healthy lead, but with the position of the balls, not decisive. He's got to be careful, and he's missed one. Now then, Great chance for a counter from Slessor.
Declan Lavery, 46.
And he knows it, Declan.
The amount of times it happens is unbelievable in this game. When you're playing a cannon, if he's playing that blue, the cue ball on and off the cushion, back up for a red, the blue is unmissable. We all do it, and we'll all do it in the future.
Set.
The 46 break he made up to that point was beautiful. Now Elliott's half lost this cue ball, and we know what. There's the blue again, playing the cannon. There'd have been half an eye on that. I'm going to say there, you start losing this cue ball on these cloths like that, you start chasing your tail. You lose it once, you lose it again. All of a sudden, you got to change plan mentally, the way you're going to construct the break. 31 behind. Oh dear, couldn't get through.
He was having all kinds of trouble just getting the rest off the table there, and in the end, Elliott was very pushed for time. This tournament makes the heart beat like no other. But still time for Slessor. 31 the difference, 3 minutes to go and change.
It would be pretty cute here if Declan could manage to get a red safe. I know he wants to pot one, but if he gets a red safe, it would mean Elliott would need all 5 reds without, unless he took all blacks. Well, that should do it. Great shot. Good cue ball.
Declan Lavery, 1.
Terrific pot.
1. Elliott Slessor, 1.
Yes. So, if he gets a foul, let's assume he gets a foul here, he'd be 27 behind with ball in hand.
Foul.
3 pinks is 21. He's going to need up to and including the brown.
Elliott Slessor, 4. Start the clock.
So it's doable. Ah, not now.
No words needed. Played such a good pot, which gave him the opportunity with ball in hand, but it went wrong immediately. And the lead now looking unassailable with less than a minute and a half to go. It was a really nice break from Declan Lavery initially at 46. Before he missed the blue, just gave Slessor a sniff.
Declan Lavery, 1.
But it's not to be.
Yeah, you just feel like the cue ball's going to be doing too much mileage in this little contribution. It's going to eat up too much of the clock.
6. Slessor, 6.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Well, he was super frustrated when he tested positive for COVID and missed out on his Northern Ireland Open wildcard, but he's made. When he's hot, he can be very hot. Of course, he beat Ronnie O'Sullivan in the UK Championship this season.
Yeah, it's another match again. I mean, tired of saying it today. Take your pick, but you're going to get that at this stage of the shootout now. All accomplished players and know the way around the table. But it makes for a better match, doesn't it? We've seen already this afternoon. No one really has got the favourite tag in most of these games now.
Terrific opening red.
Eight.
Just a little hint of a decel on that one. But another one of those players, I think, Martin, for the rest of this event. He's playing on something of a free pass after the the heroics after that outrageous fluke that kept him in his first round match. Was it his first round match? Can't quite remember now.
Yeah, it was Ben Wollaston who was on the wrong end of the fluke you're referring to, where it felt like most of the balls on the table moved. And then a red went in, and it was the pivotal moment in that match.
Back at 1.
But it's very hard to win this shootout and not have a big slice of luck somewhere along the way. It happened to Michael Holt in the first round last year, with his opponent not knowing the rules and rolling up to the black twice. So maybe that was the moment that Martin O'Donnell needed to go really, really deep today. We shall see.
Do you know what? That was a really important hit, because the red that's in the loose there, if Alex gets free ball in hand, he puts it off straight and brings the other reds into the game. Brilliant shot that by Martin O'Donnell. To make contact, anything would do in that instance. And he played it nicely. Another frame. Coming up to 3 minutes in, and it's not really started in earnest yet. This is good. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. Yeah, unlucky to just swing round the corner of the yellow, but great effort.
Alison Backer's got the better of the man they call the virtuoso, Liu Honghao, and Mark Joyce. He's already shattered his previous best, which was a round of 64.
He's done well, Martin, in this frame so far to sort of keep Alex in check, because he's a real live wire of a player. So you never know what you're going to get with him. There, he'd a pretty bog standard safety shot he could have played, and Martin's got a freebie here that he certainly wouldn't have been expecting. Back up for blue. Green may help with the speed of this bed. Yeah, bound to just overcook it as he has, so green's nice for the lefty.
Green ball. Martin O'Donnell, 1.
Close, but no cigar.
Shot clock now in operation.
potted that with a lot of confidence. It's a tough one. The green to put his nose in front. Andy Yates keeping close watch on those baulk colours in case they're interfered with by Ersenbacher's shirt. No problem though, but end of break, just 2 points between them.
Alexander Ersenbacher, 10.
Quite a nice target in behind the baulk colours, but he doesn't have a lot of control over where these reds are going to go. Good line. Decent speed. And Alex is a player that likes to play this type of shot, the deep screw, just off straight red. He plays it a lot. Not saying he's going to pod it, but it's a shot he enjoys, I think. Yeah, good shot. Good cue ball. Great asset to have that. It's the one good thing about the figure eight safety, there's no in-off on, isn't there? Providing you hit it semi-properly. Now then, Martin, 2 behind, feels duty-bound to have a go here. Having a pop at the cutback. Better not miss it thick. Oh, beautiful shot. Great shot. Not out the woods yet, though.
1.
And that green is significant, of course.
4.
Because it puts him back in front. But all things still possible in this match with just over 2 minutes left. Looks like being another nail biter.
Martin O'Donnell, 4.
Oh, he's played a gem. He'll be absolutely over the moon with that. He's basically not left anything. Any sort of shot. He's got to go the other way, Alex. Oh, he had to go the other way. He's just sold the game. Is the where's the red? Sorry, I'm getting all excited. Oh, I thought it was another one of those flukes.
Well, it's bang over the pocket, and that is very handy insurance now for O'Donnell, who's right behind the black. Ersenbacher fearing the worst now. But he was really in a jam there, wasn't he?
When in this game would you ever refuse that red to left middle? But I don't blame him one bit. He's doing the correct thing. Absolutely he is. Good thinking.
Time fast running out for a counter-attack, even if Ersenbacher gets the chance to get back to the table. O'Donnell willing that time to slip away, but he's looking safe now. Even more so now.
15. Very much.
And Alex Ersenbacher concedes to the man who's twice beaten Ronnie O'Sullivan.